I think I just got a message that it was being live streamed. I don't understand because they sent us a link, but you don't see them anywhere around. So I'm just wondering. Oh, here's the chat. Okay, the chat doesn't say anything. Let's look at participants. Oh, here we are. Okay.
How about now? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we're good now.
Oh my, all right. We weren't good until now. I was talking and nobody heard me. Okay, so welcome to Kabbalat Shabbat, everyone. This is the last time we're doing the service from the Kovari residence, from the basement. Big round of applause to my friends here joining me, Ruben Greiner on keyboard and Daniel Kovari, the famous Daniel Kovari on darbuka tonight. His drums are at the shul, ready for the Purim spiel. If you haven't signed up yet, right after Megillah on Purim Eve, we have about an hour of live music for you. You can dance. You'll have some hamantashen and some snacks. It'll be fun. Don't forget to sign up for that and for all the other Purim events that might be at your interest. Let's begin. We turn to page 18 in your books. I would like everyone to stay muted throughout the service. Shalom Aleichem. Let's sing this together.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Malchei Amelachim, Akadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Malachei Amlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Yedid Nefesh, page 20. Yedid Nefesh, Abraham, Beshoch Abdechai, Letzonecha, Yadot Abdecha Kimo Ayah, Yishtachaveh El Moladecha, Te'achlo Edidotecha, Nofetzu Fechol Ta'am, Adonai Zivcha Olam.
All right, we're ready to begin Kabbalat Shabbat on page 22. Before we go on, Marsha Felber, can you let me know now? Better mix? Can't hear you.
It was the same. It hadn't changed much. We need more Reuven and less Danny.
Well, we have a lot of room and here in my ear. How about now?
Well, yeah, but it's hard to tell until Danny starts playing the drum.
Okay, can you guys play something together?
That's a little better. That's a little better, I think. No, the drum's still too loud.
A little bit less what?
The drum is still too loud. It's like a few weeks ago when you had that problem. I don't know what you did to fix it, but it was better last week.
How about now?
Try lifting Reuben's mic.
How about now? A little bit better?
The drum is still overpowering the piano.
And now you can still hear the drum? Whoa. Still hear it?
Still very loud and tinny.
Sorry?
It's still very loud and tinny. Sorry. Sounds like steel drums. Very nice, Danny, but we can't hear Reuven. We can hear you, Tibi. No problem.
It's the mic. You have to lower the mic.
Lift Daniel's mic. Put it higher.
Okay, got it. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Okay, now you're gonna have a lot of Ruben. Ruben, can you play a little bit? Is it too loud now?
No, it's good.
1, 2, 3. Ruben is good, yes?
Yeah.
How about Danielle? Can you play Danielle? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear
It's
that?
better. Better.
Still too loud?
No?
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I figured out. Good. All right, Kabbalat Shabbat, page 22.
לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. נריה נריה לצור אישנו וקדמה פניו בתודה. נריה נריה לצור אישנו והזמינות נריאנו. גדול על כל אלוהים אשר בידו מחקרי הארץ ותועפות הרים לו אשר לא הימו עשהו ויבשת ידיו יצרו. בואו נשתחווה ונכרע לפני אדוני עושים לי. 40 שנה קוד בדור ועמדם טועי ערב אפיהם והם לא ידעו דרך אשר נשבעתי ויפי אם יבוא אל מנוחתי. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, עשו מיום ליום ישועתו ספרו הגויים, כבודו בכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומעולם מאוד נורא. כל
We're not doing a let it be ending. Very good, Ruben. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Back to the Tefillah, page 26.
אדוני מלך תגל הארץ, ישמחו עם רבים, ענן וערפל סביביו, צדק נשמת מכון לכיסאו, יש לפניו תלך וצלח.
I'd like to ask everyone to make sure you have your microphone muted throughout the service.
כי אתה אדוני עליון על כל הארץ, מאוד נעלית על כל אלוהים. אוהבי אדוני צינורה, שומר נפשות חסידיו, מיד רשעים יצילם.
Let's do some rock. We'll have a rock guitar, like a guitar. Hear about fake. Sing along, start one.
שמחו צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו.
Page 28. I feel like doing something bluegrass. We haven't done bluegrass for a long time. Everybody likes bluegrass, yes? All right. No one smiles. Okay, here we go.
מזמור שירו לאדוני, שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה.
Kabbalat bluegrass.
הושיעו ימינו, וזהו הקודשו, עדיין הודיע אדוני ישועתו. Adonai
Shabbat Shalom Ruchama, good to see you. I see you waving, so I wave back to you and to everyone else. Page 30.
אדוני מלך ירגזו עמים, יושב קרובים תנות הארץ, אדוני ציון גדול ורמחו על כל העמים, יודו שמך גדול ונורא קדוש הוא. ועוז מלך משפט אהב, אתה כוננת מישרים משפט וצדקה ואתה גוזר. משה ואהרון בכהניו ושמואל בקודשם, קוראים אל אדוני והוא יענם. ביעמוד ענן ידבר עליהם, שמרו עדותיו וכל כנתן למו. אדוני אלוהינו אתה ניתם, אל נושא היית להם, ונוקם על עלילותם. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
Let's do a song for Romemu, Ruben. Pick one.
רוממו השם רוממו, רוממו השם רוממו,
Sing along.
רוממו השם אלוקינו, השם אלוקינו רוממו, רוממו השם רוממו, רוממו השם רוממו, רוממו השם אלוקינו, השם אלוקינו רוממו. וישתחוו אל הקודשו, וישתחוו אל הקודשו, וישתחוו אל הקודשו. רוממו השם אלוקינו,
Everyone, sing along.
רוממו השם רוממו, רוממו השם רוממו, רוממו השם אלוקינו, השם אלוקינו רוממו.
Return the page. מזמור לדוד. Let's go to Tangier. Another Kabbalat too. Different style than originally was thought out.
מזמור לדוד, עבור עמוני בני ימים, עבור עמוני כבוד תפעוז, די די די, עבור אדוני כבוד שמו ישתחוו לאדוני באדרת קודש, כל אדוני על המים ואל הכבוד ירים. אדוני על מים רבים,
Page 36, Lecha Dodi. So what do we have, Reuven, tonight? Which one do we do? E minor, Lecha Dodi. Oh, yes. Oh, I know which one. I know, yes. So here we go. Everyone sing along. Lecha Dodi, Katkala, Yadada, 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 B'nai Shabbat, Nekabela, oh, grace me. Lecha Dodi, Katkala, Yadada, Yadada, B'nai Shabbat, Nekabela. Let's try a different key for something else. That's a good key. Thank you, Reuven. Rabbi Sachs, I'd like to ask you to say a few words.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to, before I go into a little Devar Torah for this week for our Parsha, just a big shout out and a Yasher Koach and everything else to you, Chazan, and to Reuven and to Daniel and to everyone else who's been a part of the band and the musical Kabbalat experience during the last almost 2 years now since we've been trying and experimenting different forms. It's really been a pleasure and a treat to welcome you into our homes and to have your music with us, and the times we were in the parking lot dancing and singing and everything else in between and the different formats this has taken. So Yasher Koach, and thank you for everything to you and the rest of the band.
Thank you.
But like it's been said, we're moving now shortly to returning to in-person services as much as we can, and to bringing our Friday night service back into the synagogue, into the sanctuary. And our parsha this week in Vayikra, there's an interesting teaching. The Sfat Emet is interesting teaching on the first couple of verses. When it talks about the idea of bringing in a sacrifice, the parsha itself, it actually says, God will talk to Moses and speak. God spoke to Moses and spoke to him. Speak to the people of the Israelite people and say to them, a person among you who brings a sacrifice to God shall choose the offering from the herd. He goes into more details about it. The Sfat Emet, the Hasidic master, he picks up on the interesting phrasing there. A person among you who brings a sacrifice. And yes, why isn't it just a person who brings a sacrifice, or an Israelite who brings a sacrifice, a Jew, right? One of you who brings the sacrifice, but a person among you. And he plays on that with the idea of this ritual. Even though an individual brings the sacrifice, an individual performs this ritual, bringing it to the Mishkan, that individual is part of a community. A person from you, from the community that does this, that participates in this ritual. And the rabbis teach that prayer, what we're doing right now, the mincha, the mariv, the shacharit service, these replace the different sacrifices. We no longer bring those, but we do now in the form of prayer. And I think the Sfat Emet's teaching is something important for us to think about, because he's telling us that even though sacrifice is an individual act, something a person does, it's someone that's connected to a larger community. And since prayers replaced it, I think it's fair to bring the analogy that he's making forward. Each of us has an individual chiyuv, an individual commandment to pray. Right? Rabbis don't want to admit this, but you don't have to go to synagogue to fulfill your obligation to pray. But the Sfat Emet's telling us is there is a communal part of that obligation. That it's not just a person who does this ritual, it's a person who's a part of a community. And so as we move forward as Beth Tikva, as a community coming back together for prayer, it's important for each of us to take that step. It's not something that we just do from our living rooms, it's something that we do together. A person from among you, right? Not just a person, but a person that's a part of something bigger. And so as we move forward, it's important for us to maybe make our own sacrifice, right? To move dinner a little bit later, a little bit earlier, to put on a pair of pants, to get in the car, to schlep out, right? It's a bit of a sacrifice. But that's what a community does. We sacrifice together to be together and to celebrate together. And I hope to see so many of you joining us right now online next week when we come together to pray. Shabbat Shalom.
Did you have a bowel movement today? A bowel movement.
Okay, and now, if you're not muted, please make sure you're muted. We're moving on in the service, and I'm going to share my screen with you.
Shila malo Esaena Yelehari Me'ain Yavo Ezri Me'im Adonai Ose Shamayim Ba'aretz Aliten Lamot Aglecha Shomerecha Ine lo yanun velo yishan shomer Yisrael Adonai shomerecha Adonai tzilcha al yad yeminecha Yomam hashemesh lo yakeka ve'yareach ba'alayla Adonai yishmorcha mikol ra ישמור את נפשך, אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך, מעתה ועד עולם.
A song of ascent. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Amen. Prayer in place of Mourner's Kaddish. Please say it with me.
We actually do have enough people for Minyan.
Ribon, do you have it at your house?
Yes.
You have a minyan in your house?
Yes.
Then please go ahead and say Kaddish. And everyone else can join in.
Mhm.
Are you ready?
Page.
You're looking for the page for the Kaddish?
Yeah.
1 second. Which book are you using? The blue one?
Yes.
49.
We're almost there. Almost.
There's 21.
49.
We are on page 122 in the blue book. Those who are in need of saying Kaddish, did you find a page? You're ready to go.
Yikadal Vikadash Rabba.
Amen.
Balmadi Prafirute, Vemulik Malkute, Vechayifon of Yomechon, Uchaye, the Holy Israel, Vagala, Bisman Kari, Vimru, Amen. Yehei Shnei Rabba, Mukra, Alon, Moed, Amaya. Yipara, Vishabbat, Vihar, Viman, Vinaseh. Hello, Oberkata, Shirata, Ishbakata, Amen.
Amen.
Ishlama Rabba Mishmaya, Chaim Aleinu, Amen.
Amen.
Shalom B'Rama. Shalom Aleinu, Amen.
Amen. And with this opportunity, we would like to welcome you, welcome the mourners to the service with the traditional words of comfort. Hamakom yenachem etchem betoch she'ara ve'lei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. Much comfort to you and to all those who are mourning Zion and Yerushalayim. Amen. Wish you all a long life and many happy occasions in the future. And now we should sing Ose Shalom the way we do it at our Kabbalat Shabbat. You can all join in. It goes like this.
Ose Shalom, Shalom Imroma, Yase Shalom, Ose Shalom, Shalom Imroma, Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, Ve'im lo Amen. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromahu, Yase Shalom, Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromahu, Yase Shalom. Sing along. Yase Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, Ve'imredu Amen. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromahu, Yase Shalom, Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromahu, Yase Shalom.
One more song.
Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. live from Bet Tikva Sanctuary. Hope to see you there. And if you can't make it, then hope to see you, you see us online on live stream. Everybody have a wonderful